it's consistency and understanding that one feeling that got me to here. I remember it like vividly. People look financially stable till you date them. Woo! Not even leveraging anymore. You just need to do it.
It's a necessity.
Bro, like it's crazy how we are moving into like everything becoming digital. We don't go for trends.
What do we go for?
It's very important. Market research. People have to understand that research in e-commerce is not about the trendy stuff or whatever, right? So whatever works in America hasn't hit South Africa.
All right. Hello, Resonate community, and welcome to today's episode of the Resonate podcast. Pusha, thank you so much for joining me. Such an honor to have you. I've been dying to have you on this podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I really have. So thank you so much for coming. So before we kickstart a round of questions and just get all that knowledge and information out of you, I like to start off with a bit of a fire round of questions to get to know a little bit more of who you are. But there's a disclaimer. You only get one pass. Yeah?
Is this smash or pass?
Yeah. Oh, this is not the channel for that.
I do not like that. Like, do not do that to me.
Definitely
that
not the channel for that.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
Cool.
Okay. What do you look forward to every morning?
A shower.
Really?
Yes.
Is that like you wake up and you're like,
I just want to wash my ass. I just want to. That's it. Like I look forward to a shower. Like that's it.
Really?
That's the start. Yeah. That's the start of a day. I look forward to a shower.
Why? Is there a reason behind that?
There's not a particular reason, but I just look forward to a shower because I went to these networking things and I remember, I don't know if it was more flavor. There was more flavor or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, whatever you do, no matter what you're planning, it doesn't matter how your day is going to look like.
Yeah.
Just take a shower. Just take a shower. And things will just be and trust you, me, I took a shower every single morning and that's the first thing I look forward to. Like a shower.
Wow.
I took
It's also very therapeutic if you're like intentional about it.
Yeah, I take a shower every morning. I look forward to a shower. I think it might take me like 3 hours after that, but before I wake up, after I wake up, but yeah, I look forward to a shower.
Nice. Interesting. Okay. Last book you read?
Last book I read, Left Hook, Right Hook by Gary Vee.
Oh, nice book. Lovely book.
Yeah.
It's quite an old book, yeah?
Yeah, it's quite an old book. I think I read it again. Yeah, I read it again 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because I'm still trying to get into the value of giving back. Because I feel like I've given back so much because you have to give back in order to ask. So it's basically jab, jab, right hook, right?
Yeah.
So you give, but
and then ask.
I feel like I've given so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've really given so much. I don't think anyone in the industry of e-commerce or dropshipping or whatever I do in the field has given so much. I think everybody that's following, that's following what I'm doing is doing exactly what I did like 3 years ago. If you go back to my videos. Because
you set the blueprint.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going back to, okay, I've given so much, right? What do I do? What do I do now? Okay. So just going back to the book just to remind me why I'm doing it.
So it's like now it's time to ask.
I have asked.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely want to get into that a bit more, but I wanted to know, what's your favorite food?
Wow. Michelle. Stampo. I think you know. But yes. No. Yes. Samp and of course stew.
Samp like a beef stew.
Yeah, beef stew.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I can smell that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends who makes it. Let's say that.
Yeah, and who makes your favorite one?
My aunt.
Really?
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest.
Does she make it with the beans as well?
Yeah, she makes it with. She used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to make it like that. Yeah. So yeah, we actually. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, may her soul rest in peace. It's still your favorite meal, which is great.
Yeah.
Last one. What's your favorite pastime?
I don't have.
Really?
I don't have.
What do you do when you're like waiting? Are you like waiting in traffic, or just waiting?
What do I do when I'm waiting?
Yeah, just anything.
I think a lot.
Yeah, so you're in your head.
I'm always in my head. I'm always in my head. I'm always in my head. Like pastime, I don't have much, but when I do, I'm always like thinking of the mistakes I could have made.
Yeah.
And the wrongs and the rights that
I think a lot.
I think a lot. I'm in my head a lot. So I hate that about me. Like I hate it so much. Like I'm always thinking. Yeah.
We need to hook you up with a new pastime. Ne? Yeah.
Suggestions.
We'll definitely hook you up with a new pastime. Right. Okay. So you mentioned that you're currently reading the Gary Vee book. I think if anybody that's watching this podcast, if you don't know who Gary Vee is, you need to go look him up and binge his content. And I was thinking about this on my way to here about how attention is literally the biggest currency right now. Of course. And it's something you've done so well in actually getting from people. So in a bit of a nutshell, from what you're learning from your book and your experience, how can we get more attention online to begin to sell our products?
Wow. You know, it's different from 3 years to what we have, not even 3 years, last year.
Yeah.
Like last year, totally. It was, you had to have your lighting had to be awesome, your camera quality and all of these things, and people were looking for fast-paced videos, and they were looking for thumbnails. It had to be a whole production. People now are looking for authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be authentic, right? Even if you just put your camera in front of your face and say, hey guys, this is what I'm doing, whatever. Yeah. And people just love that. And I feel like because of where we are in the country, depending on how far you want to scale, if you're say it now. If your Sia, help. Nope.
Like, is it like your
the
diaphragm, your space?
Your space.
Yeah.
What is it? It's called. It has a name. Michelle.
Demographic.
Yeah. Thank you. Jesus.
Got you.
If your demographic, see, it's like
I don't know what you're talking about.
If your demographic is in South Africa, then you're looking at who lives in South Africa, where are they living, what type of economy are we in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So not everybody is going to resonate with a penthouse or wherever you're staying. You know what I'm saying? Some people now, I mean, look at the Lord Butler guy. People obviously grew with him from staying, in I don't want to say shacks, but from staying in a place where most South Africans come from, all the way to moving into an apartment in Randburg. People like the storytelling. They love going through the journey with you of winning. They don't want to follow a pusher who's already winning and telling them how much they're making and whatever. So that's why you would see, like 3 years ago, my audience was crazy about me, right? Because I was broke. My mouth was like, it was dry, and I was just like, guys, we're gonna make money. Let's make money together. And everybody's like, yay!
Yeah.
And then obviously when you move, and some people will fall back, obviously, because they're still looking at apps and surveys, and they're okay making $500.
Yeah.
And some people are okay making 1,000 rand. Some people are okay making 20,000 rand. And you get to that 100K mark. Right? And the people that are making 100K, you're going to lose that audience. And that audience is larger than the people that are making 100K.
That is interesting. Do you not think that maybe by virtue of you making 100K, they kind of aspire to be there and essentially will begin to follow? No? Okay.
100%. No. I feel like right now, I think this is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Someone, you cannot motivate a hungry mouth. I always say that, right? So you cannot be like, guys, all you gotta do is get your laptop and blah, 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 blah. It does not work, especially in South Africa, right? Yeah. This person needs 200 rand right now. They need to eat right now.
Yeah.
They need to feed their family right now. So you must come with solutions that are going to feed them right now. Right? So if you're looking at the guys that have capital, maybe they're working a 9 to 5 and they can invest in businesses like e-commerce and whatever, they are going at that with frustration of getting out of corporate or getting out of the situation they don't want to be in.
Of course.
So they are looking that's why we get a lot of scams in South Africa, and they work so well. I can't say this. They work so well because people are desperate in South Africa, right? So if you're desperate, you're going to look for the easiest solution and not the solution that's going to actually give you a skill to make that money long term. You understand?
Because you don't have time to play the long game. You need bread today.
Exactly. So, I'm followed by, that's why I say I'm reading books again, because I'm on a point where I'm like, man, where do I take my content?
Yeah.
Do I actually, because at this point, I'm like, I think I've done what I need to do. I can literally just live my life. But is it fair for me to now switch on and say, oh, this is me going to do this, oh, I'm taking this trip or whatever, and then you get like thousands of inboxes to asking questions that are already on my YouTube channel, but they still want to hear the answers from me.
From you.
Personally, you understand? So I would say that content right now is different in who you targeting. Understand that? Like, who you targeting? Because you're going to stay there for a while. Because immediately in South Africa, when you try to grow, what's going to happen is that people are going to try to pull you down to the level that you were.
Or copy what you're doing.
Yeah, or copy what you're doing and find someone who's better, who's doing whatever. So it's up to you if you want to grow or stay where you are for a long time. Lord Butler is a beautiful example. So he moved out of the... I don't want to use... There's a word for it. I keep on losing it.
What is it?
Settlement. What? Informal settlement. Thank you. Informal settlement, right? So he's moved to Randburg right now. I am telling you right now, people who loved his content are not the same people that are going to be loving the content that he's doing in a Randburg apartment. Because... Of
course. The relatability now, it's a bit more different.
It's like this guy's like me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I also bought in, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I also, in a Vasco, I can, the coffee that he's making, I also have to go outside and actually, there is no electricity in this, you know what I'm saying? So, but now he's moved differently, he's going to start dressing differently because he's going to start going with different people.
Yeah.
He's not going to stay in the same space. But I am telling you now, are you growing with the brand deals? Because the brand deals are not the same anymore.
That's true. The budgets get bigger the higher you go.
The brand deals are not the same anymore.
Yeah.
So who are you targeting? Are you moving or are you staying in the same place? And if you're moving, are you willing to lose the larger audience for you to grow? So it's like a lose-win situation, or it can never be a win-win situation when it comes to content.
Absolutely. But I think that the big advantage now when you are targeting a smaller audience is that you're more niched. And in that way, if you productize, your prices can be a lot more higher compared to what they would be if you were still starting out.
100%. Niching is the way to go.
Growth. That's a big conversation.
Growth.
That's a big conversation.
You want me to stay talking about F's and surveys in my big age? Are you kidding me? Like, I cannot grow? Is that what you're saying? That's insane. And people have this thing that everybody loves me. I get hate comments. I get hate DMs. I'm not like Pusha the savior.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah.
I get hate comments from people saying, you're destroying the industry by giving so much information. Then I'll have someone trying to DM me at 1 o'clock in the morning or video call me at 1 o'clock in the morning, feeling like they're entitled to this information.
That is hectic.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, like content, you learn as you go.
Yeah.
It's like a starter pack.
Yeah.
And we're all humans. We would react differently. It would be a different, topic for someone else. Maybe some people have better teams that they work with. They get more advice from that. But as a content creator or anyone who is in the space of selling or sales or anything, just know that there will be a time for growth, and you have to choose between, do I stay here? I'm comfortable with the numbers. Because 99% of content creators in South Africa are broke.
Ooh.
What?
99%
of the content creators in South Africa.
Yeah.
Compared to the United States?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not even compared. 99% of the content creators that are making good content in South Africa are broke. That are making really good content.
Yeah.
What is the Sis Maria, ne?
Which one?
Are you on TikTok?
I am, but like a very niche side of TikTok.
Yeah,
so I
have to go in because I have to check out. I work with influencers.
Is it the lady that fights?
No, okay. It's a guy who's a musician actually, but he talks about witchcraft most of the time.
Yes.
With the white
bumped it, yes.
Right? How many followers does he have? But he can't monetize.
Whew, okay, you bring up something that is so powerful, and this has been my song, Pusha, like with all my content. It's like, if you have a following, you have to start productizing.
Of course.
And I think that's what a lot of creators in the African landscape are missing, where we love the hype of the numbers, but if the numbers don't translate into money,
what are we doing?
Then they don't matter.
Why are you on the internet? Why you?
Yeah.
So you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
shoot a video,
Yes.
and be like, oh, they love me.
And then that's it.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Come on. Anyone who picks up a camera, they're trying to get paid. So don't come here with trying to be your Mother Teresa and saying, anyone that puts a like if you go like you're trying somehow to get paid.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that would wake up and edit.
Yeah.
You know how frustrating editing is.
I don't even try to do it.
Okay, there we go. So edits or
No,
even
thank you. Yeah.
it's everybody who is on TikTok, on social media, who's
Yeah.
taking out content, eventually they want to monetize.
To make money. So I know your journey started a bit more different because you were sharing your experience around how to make money. But if there is somebody who's just currently a content creator and they would like to productize and monetize, but they just kind of don't know how, because they posted a cute picture and a cute video and then it went viral. And now it's like, what do I do with this fame that I now got? How would you advise them to start moving towards productization?
Affiliate marketing. Right?
Which is your specialty.
Well,
Let's get into it.
affiliate marketing, because if you go viral, it's one video that caught fire.
Yeah,
so you don't know who is the target audience or the audience that you have. You could know, but are you telling me a 13-year-old to all the way to a 65-year-old is going to buy the product that you're selling?
Might not.
Might not. So now you've gone viral, you have a platform.
Yeah.
Just find one thing that can basically make you the margins that you're looking for, and the people are looking for it, or they want to actually support it, a product they want to support, or they are looking for, or I could say mainly, okay, let's say, I don't know what videos go viral in South Africa now.
Right. So it could be like skits or like a comedy or a reaction.
I really don't like how this is so paid they become.
Yeah. Essentially, of course.
Dude, lose me in marketing.
Yeah.
Lose me.
Yeah.
I've sold so many times to my audience. There's no video they can pick up.
And they had no idea that they were being sold to.
I sold, Michelle, I sold so many times. I'm going to make an example.
Yeah.
Let me make an example.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. You guys are good? Okay, cool. By the way, the iPhone in South Africa is not Apple. So it's the same as resellers in the streets. So you guys are getting paid double time more just for a box, because those guys are not Apple. Why is it not called Apple? Why is it called iStore? Think about it. I mean, if it was Apple, it would be called Apple in South Africa. These guys are actually resellers, the same as the guys that are selling you on Instagram or TikTok. It becomes a taboo. Everybody comes in because iPhone and Android guys are going to get in there. Yeah, I've always known. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Now it's a whole conversation.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're looking for an iPhone, here's a website.
So the key there is to be resourceful more than you are just asking people to buy. It's like, here's how I'm helping you. And by the way, if this makes sense, here's the plug.
Without selling.
I love that.
Without selling. No one wants to be sold to. No one wants to be sold to. Why are you getting on the platform? No one wants to be sold to. No one wants to go on TikTok because they want to go away from their problems, get away from their problems, Instagram and all of these things.
Yeah.
They're not trying to go onto a platform and now be sold to again.
And people also don't enjoy selling. Like, even if they've got a product, and these are the comments I normally get, like, I just don't know how to sell. I don't enjoy selling. It sounds pushy or it sounds very embarrassing, but it's because it's not being done right.
Exactly. Just understand. If you understand marketing and creativity at the same time, you'll be fine. People are not creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know creative people on TikTok.
Really?
I know. People are not creative.
Yeah.
There is a few and they disappear. And I'm like, man, you had something good. Like, you had something good.
Yeah.
Like, they disappear because they realize that they can't sell or it's getting exhausting and they're not seeing the fruits of their labor. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important to, from get-go, understand why you're doing it. From get-go.
That's true.
Right? From get-go, understand, okay, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve, and this is how I'm going to do it. People get in and like, oh, let me just make a video. I think they like the other one. Let me make another one after
That's
that
quite
one.
similar
Yeah,
to the one that went viral.
You understand?
Yeah.
If you don't play around and understand, like, you have to niche down. I hate this thing that people, like, please don't fall for that. Don't niche down.
Yeah.
People know me for dropshipping, e-commerce.
Yeah.
They don't know me for anything else.
Yeah.
They're not going to come for me for fashion advice.
That's true. And a fashion brand is not going to want to come to you and say, we want to pay you this much money to showcase this sweater. Exactly.
So it's like that. Obviously, right now I'm going in more into lifestyle content, but that's a different platform, because you have to somehow BA Pusha Babazile and Shlap. It can't be, you know what I'm saying?
It's part of building the brand.
Yeah.
Right.
But BA Pusha is, I want BA Pusha to be about e-commerce.
Yeah.
Babazile and Shlap was an ordinary person that travels, loves their plants, they're in their apartment. Yeah. This is what I do on a daily. Nice. Get to know me type of thing. Yeah. But with that, I'm doing it also surrounding e-commerce.
Yeah. So it's still linked to your niche anyway. I love that a lot. You mentioned affiliate marketing. Where do we go? So if I wanted to start affiliate marketing right now on my videos, what website do I go to? What do I do? Just give me the few steps that I need to take immediately to actually start.
Can you do me a favor? I'll give you a list, and it's quite long. Then you'll just have it in your description.
Perfect.
Because I can't sit here and say this and then
www.
So you'll get it in your description. Perfect. That's where you go.
Okay.
But guys, work with e-commerce guys. Work with me.
Work with people like you.
Work with me.
Yeah.
Like, find whatever you're going to be selling. Like, I think I've approached like 3 guys who do tech. iPhone, talk about iPhones, how you can basically set up your iPhone to work with. I'm gonna pay you, right? I'm gonna pay you this. Like, even the brands that you're looking for are not gonna look your way. But people who own like stores, like online stores, they're gonna pay you your money. They're gonna, they might not pay you 40,000 rand, which is ridiculous for you to ask that. But you might get a 5,000, you might get a 10,000 over there, you know?
And I think because the reason why that is because the ROI is very evident. We can calculate the return on investment based on the sales that came in versus you just post and people just have a look at the post that you're posting.
It's very tricky, especially on our side. How do I... your ROI, right? How do I measure that? And it's easy because I give you a link and I can see with the sales that you make your commission, right?
Of course.
So it works perfectly with that. But there's other influencers, they think influencing, or not even influence. I don't work with influencers. I work with content creators. Let me get that right. Because influencers think they can influence, but they don't influence anyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
They don't influence, because influence is it has a track record of, this is who I've influenced and they've done certain things that I say.
Yes, it's like you've influenced us in what and how. And how have you changed us?
Exactly. So influencer could be someone who's dancing nowadays. Like, how your dancing going to influence me to, am I going to become a... Yeah, but anyway. So with affiliate marketing, what is nice is that you will get a link. So let me explain what affiliate marketing is. Yeah. So there's a company or an online store or a brand or product, right? So that product basically is trying to move sales. You come in as a content creator or marketer, it doesn't really matter. Some people actually just go on Facebook platforms and they have the link there. You'll get a unique link that's unique to you.
Okay.
Right? That link basically tracks anyone that clicks on that link and goes and buys the product, or they purchase the product or use the product, whatever the service is, right? You would now be tracked of how many people went on the website, who purchased, and how much you're making. You and the product supplier or whoever. So it works really well. But in South Africa, I feel like people don't trust links anymore.
Yeah. Because we've been scammed.
We've been scammed. It's hard out here.
We've been scammed.
Why everything?
Get digitization. We want to be part of the digital age.
Basically, win something. What click?
We click. They say enter your ID number. We click.
No. So yeah, it's in South Africa. It's gone to that. Yeah, it's gone to that. It was gonna work perfectly. But people are scared of links. That's what I've seen so far. If you say a link, that word just screams.
Like, how do I make sure that it's not going to do this and it's not going to do that?
Yeah, I think we'll get to a point where people know how to, with AI and everything coming in,
Yeah.
make it safer for people to click on links and things like that. But if I'm a content creator and I say, dude, I have so much to lose.
That's
true. I
true.
won't send you to depending on who's saying,
fake link.
use this link.
Yeah.
Right? Although I've got like 20 fake accounts under my name, but people still fall
Those
for that.
don't
I have
stop.
no idea.
Yeah.
Right? Because anyway, don't fall for it. Okay. So
do
if
it.
I come in with my, I don't know what I'm sitting on, 160 or something like that. 100, let's just say 100K people on my TikTok, right? That is me, right? So if someone has 3,000, that's not me. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But if I come in and say, guys, this is what I'm selling, this is the link, go to my bio, go up there and go check it out, right? Then that is the link you use. Trust you me, I have more to lose than you. I won't send you to a link that's going to scam you. I have had so many offers of so many people who have scam sites. And because I have a good team, they can say, yes, they're going to pay you that 60K, 80K, 100K, but they're going to scam people $1 million. Ooh. You understand? So, and that's what most influencers fall for, not doing their research.
Yeah.
When it comes to brand, I don't even want to call it.
Because they just want the bag.
They just want the bag, and once they get the bag, they are gone. Like these things that pop up every December or November.
Yeah.
There's another one now. It's called what? Blueprint. You know that one? 6-figure what? These people are popping out. You don't know that thing?
No.
You must check it out. It's basically content creators. So it's not even content creators, bro, because those people are looking kind of hella sus. Anyway, so they would send you to a website that looks the same, all of them, and then they would make you purchase some kind of course, right? But it's not a course.
Is it like one of those $9 courses that you then teach people how to also take?
You see.
I've seen one of those.
But it's in South Africa now.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it a lot in like the global space where it's like affiliate marketing. It's like a big thing. And then you buy this course for $9.
And you have to sell it to someone.
To sell it to somebody for like a bit of a higher price. And then you get commission. And okay. That's very interesting.
It's sad.
Shucks.
And people are falling for it.
Yeah. And I think part of maybe not being scammed anymore, other than obviously the internet getting better and us getting protected, is just us understanding the internet a lot more, so that we're not afraid of it. Because I think we still live in an age where some of our parents don't even want to put their card details on their Uber app. Because they're like, nope, but don't scam us.
Bless, yeah.
They're like, no.
Yeah, the scam word is out right now because everybody, the way that we're getting scammed, like everyone doesn't try. Like the scam word is a thing that goes around now. Like even
big time.
Majola is a scam.
Everything
is a scam.
So it's just become an overused word.
So and a lot of people are gonna lose out on opportunities
because they are afraid. Shucks.
A lot.
That's a light bulb moment.
Yeah,
actually.
a lot of people.
Yeah,
which is great for the people that know how to do research.
Yeah,
and people know how they're not.
Yeah,
they're not scared of tech.
Yeah,
or they're on their phones for a reason. Some people are not on their phones for a reason. I mean, how you get scammed buying an iPhone 12 for 4,000 rand and you believed it was gonna come.
Yeah, it's also like you didn't do your research.
No, but where are you gonna get an iPhone 12
for 4,000 rand?
You believed that.
Yeah.
That's my issue. You believed that. Someone said you can work for an hour and get 2,000 rand an hour, and you believed that. That's my issue.
Yeah, but I think it goes back to the point you were making, that people are so desperate. Like anything is like, I'm telling you, it's like anything is like, I want to make 10,000 rand an hour. Yes, I must pay $800. I'll do it. I'm telling you, people are so desperate. People are so desperate. I want to get into selling because I know you've been an entrepreneur for more than 10 years. And you've paid your school fees in life and in entrepreneurship as well.
You did your research?
I do my research. And what I want to find out from you is, what do you think has been the secret sauce to your success currently?
Oof. I don't think I'm successful. I think people miss the point of success.
Or maybe let's word it like that. Let's say the biggest secret sauce to where you are right now, because it's not a secret that there's a lot of people who look at you as somebody of authority in your industry. You do impart a lot of knowledge, and there are people just like, I just want to get to where Pusha is. And I think that is a level of success matrix.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think has been the secret sauce to that?
Consistency.
Big time.
How many people started YouTube channels in 2020? Where are they now? How many people were talking on the same topic I was talking about? Where are they now? How many people were dropshippers, experts? Where are they now? Right? So consistency I'll outwork you. I don't care who you are. Right? I will outwork you. You might outsmart me, you know, because I'm not book smart, but I will outwork you. Right? So I'm not saying wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Like grind.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you drinking that water?
Hustle harder.
Let's move. Guys, you know what I'm saying? That's why you broke. Nah, I'm not saying all of that, but I'm just saying that if you know the feeling of that one feeling, that one day that made you, I don't want to feel like this ever again.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
there is a moment in your life, right?
Yeah.
That one day,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't want to feel like this because of money.
It just unleashes a
do
beast
not-
out of you.
So that one feeling you always go back to.
Yeah.
To say, I don't want to go through that one thing ever again. So everything else just falls into place. Because I procrastinate a lot. I don't know why people don't believe this.
Really?
I'm a procrastinator. Yeah.
But you get
Like-
so much done though.
Yeah. I get a lot done.
So how do you balance that procrastination?
So procrastination is because of anxiety. Right? Anxiety is caused of things you didn't do the day before that you needed to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's piling up, right? And it's things that you don't want to do most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's things that you should have done, but you don't want to get to it, right? Because it feels like it's a lot, right? So procrastination is going to come then when anxiety hits. And when anxiety hits, you want to sleep. I don't know what other people want to do. I sleep a lot.
Me too.
Yeah. So when I get up from like, have you ever in your apartment, you wake up and you're like, wow, this place is dirty. This place is filthy. Like, you're like, this place is, that's how you are feeling.
Inside.
Yeah. So shower first. Okay.
Oh, that's why that's a
Yeah.
got you.
Shower first. After the shower, you can box everything because everything goes.
very
Like, you're
true.
going to clean up your place.
Yeah.
After your place smells good, looks good, your plants are looking at you and smiling.
Yes.
I promise you're going to go back to your laptop and you start
Yeah.
grinding it, right? So with me right now, I feel like where I am, it was just consistency. Just to go back to your question, it's consistency and understanding that one feeling that got me to here. I remember it like vividly. Like,
What
I
is
remember-
it? Do you wanna share it?
Or
Or maybe just the overarching feeling. You don't have to get into the story.
It's a nice story.
Yeah,
I
is
should
it?
share it.
Really?
I should share it.
Okay.
Um.
Are you thinking of like what parts to not
Yeah. I'm thinking about. Let me not say it
Like this.
Yeah, like that. So
Yeah.
it's always about a girl.
Okay.
It's always about some girl.
Oh yeah, it always
Oh,
has to
it's
do with
always-
with
always-
like yes, yeah.
Friendships or girls
Yeah.
can never be your mother.
It's like you'll never find me on the floor again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never
Ever.
You never go miss me with that again.
No.
So yeah, okay. So meet this girl. She was from Cape Town. She comes to Joburg. Hey, I'm in Joburg. I'm like, oh, cool shot. Take the car. I'm like, where we gonna, like, let's have lunch. She's like, good, cool. Leave my card back at home, right? But I didn't have much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have much. Because I'm not thinking, Gale, we're gonna go to some
Okay.
lunch, dog. Like, I must be able to pay like 800 Rand or 1,000 Rand for lunch.
Yes. Welcome to Johannesburg.
Joe! So, okay, fine. I don't know these things.
Yeah.
Right? So, no, but I knew them, but I don't think I've ever been in that situation. It was like five years ago or whatever. So, okay, fine. So, I pick her up at work. She was at work. She worked. She's an accountant. The way she's so brave, this girl, she leaves her bag. Anyway, so she comes into the car. Like, what the... this girl. Anyway, but I'm saying this just to have context.
Yeah.
Later. So we go to this restaurant in Santon, and we eat, we have a good time, whatever. The bill comes, my sister. I've parked downstairs. There's a parking ticket also downstairs. I park, we eat, and the food was terrible. It was cold, and it was called something, and it had a marshmallow, not a marshmallow, watermelon.
Yes.
It was just awful, right? It was just awful.
But it was expensive.
It was expensive, right? So it came through, and the bill comes through. And sharp, I'm like, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Pick up, my sister, 1.9. I'm like, what did we drink? What did we eat?
Lunch.
So I'm looking at this thing, like, what did we drink? What did we eat? Like, what is this
What
thing?
happened?
So I look at her. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just take out my card. I don't have my card, but we still phone-wise, whatever. I have like less than like 600 rand.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, yo, so I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
And I thought, like, I had friends.
Shucks.
That's your realization, right?
Yeah.
You think that you got people who have your back. I've got numbers. I'm BA, like, I'm famous.
Because you want to be like,
I'm the guy that hosts gigs.
Send
I'm
me
the
$2,000
guy. You know
quickly.
what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm that dude.
Yeah.
Mom's phone is off.
Oh my gosh.
That's a person that was going to get me out of that thing.
Yes.
I call all these guys, and everyone I called, it just felt like, dang. So it's like, because people were like, nah, bro, like, why?
What?
Like, yeah. So
They didn't even try to mind.
nah, they were like, but why would you go to? Someone is like interrogating, like, my nigga.
It's like, I
need money. But when I got to the table, I think the thing that she said,
Yeah.
which I won't repeat it because she knows it will. She will know it, what she's. It's her.
Yeah.
But the thing that she said, I'm sure she would watch your podcast.
Yeah.
But the thing that she said, that was a feeling that I don't want to go back to.
It's almost like downgrading.
Okay, let me say it.
Uh-huh.
People look financially stable till you date them.
Woo! Woo! Yo! What?
Because I was the dude. I was the dude that like bought black coffee to South Africa.
So she thought he's loaded.
You know what I'm saying? Like she thought.
So she was just ordering Verve,
my nigga,
everything.
my
Give me
nigga,
starter.
Yo, she's like
everything.
I'm like, yo, can you? I actually had to ask. I had to. I was. What am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? People don't answer certain things. And the person that got me out of that situation was my ex-girlfriend. Shout out to her.
Wait.
Yes.
How? No.
Yeah, shout out to her. She got me out of that situation.
So you were dating somebody else while
I
you
was
were
on a date to date someone else. I was on a date to date someone else
while you were dating someone else.
No, my ex-girlfriend. That's why I say shout out to my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, she was already an ex at that time.
She was an ex-girlfriend. We had broken up in like 8 months. No.
Oh, okay. She a real.
Michelle.
I was like, okay.
No, Michelle. No.
Okay,
no.
Pusha.
So that line for me, and the fact that I couldn't get myself out because she left. Yeah,
So did she say that statement and like carried her bag and she was like, thanks?
She didn't have a bag.
For the food? Oh.
She was on her phone.
So she was like,
no, she's like, nah, I don't have. She's like, crazy. Picks up her phone. It's like, people look so financially stable until you date them.
Oh my God.
Anyway. And
so how did she get back? Because you picked her up. Did
nah,
she like
Uber. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's her spot. Maybe.
Oh, not about
or maybe we I don't know. But she got home. Definitely. I don't know. I didn't follow her. I was just sitting there like, I need to pay this bill because that waiter was looking at because we were there for some time. That waiter was like.
So now he's like, it's time.
That nigga's not even looking for a tip no more. He's just like. Yo, my bro, the bill.
Hey, the bill.
And I'm like,
just give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then I went upstairs. I was like, yo, he's like, yo, you can't go anywhere else because she left.
Now
right?
she's gone, so there's no one else.
It's like, yo, no, whatever you're gonna do, you have to go. So you can go upstairs to where the smoking area is. And I put my pride down, called my ex. I was like, yo, bro, She's like, I'm gonna give you the money if you tell me the story.
Oh no!
You must tell me, and I know you would. Your pride will never let you, because she knows me very well. Yes. She's like, your pride will never let you, but I want to hear the story. Please tell me what you guys order.
Vengeance.
You know. Yeah. So going back to that, like that feeling, that one feeling, like I remember it, like it was yesterday, like. Just that words. Yeah. We kill each other with words. Matter of fact, there's something that happened just yesterday that is just still like, also, you honestly think I'm faking my life. Like you were with me this whole time. You think the properties I'm talking about is all fake. You think the car, because me and my best friend right now, we got into business and I got a car, like his car from him, right? And you go on social media, these people are borrowing their friends' cars, acting like it's theirs. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, so those type of things, they're the ones that, guys, vengeance, like revenge will get you where you need to be. Like, if you have that thing that says, I think I'm an Aquarian, I don't know who you are, like what star sign? Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. We are driven by vengeance. We are driven by that.
Let me tell you an interesting thing about being driven by vengeance, because I also had my previous stories where I've just like, and I won't tell. I've had
the podcast. Coming to the blueprint.
I've had my previous stories of just a feeling that is associated with I never want to go back there.
Yeah.
And then I went through a point in my life where I worked so hard. Like I was just grinding from revenge. Like I was like, you know. And I remember saying to a friend about a year ago that I feel like I've gotten most of the things I wanted and I'm no longer vengeful and I don't think I have a drive anymore. Because now the revenge is gone. Like I don't I've shown you what I needed to show you.
Yeah.
And now I'm happy, now I'm good, now I'm fine. Yeah. And it's like now I had to find a new place. I had to find a new drive now. Yeah. Because what used to drive me in the past no longer was the drive. And now it's like, okay, where, like now somebody upset me, like someone make me angry now because I need something to be. And I think that's the, I won't say dangerous part, but that's the interesting part as far as revenge success is concerned, because essentially you will run out of that anger and now you must find something else. And especially if you're driven by anger, nothing will equate the drive that comes from anger. Like there's something special that just like you will not sleep and be okay because you're angry. But now when you're not angry anymore, it's like, it's 9 o'clock, I need to sleep. It's like I deserve an early morning, which is so powerful. But thank you so much for sharing that story, because I think everyone that's listening can relate to a moment that has made them feel that I will never ever
feel like that again.
And it's like my partner listens to these interesting psychologists like Khalil Gabriel or something. And I was listening to one of the things I was listening to, and this person said the obstacle is the way. That by virtue of there being an obstacle, a way has been made,
of course,
clear. And in this case, like in your story and in my story, and everybody that could be relating right now, it's like, it's good that happened.
Of course.
Because you wouldn't be where you are right now. So you realize that as time goes and as you heal and you acquire the things that you've always wanted, the anger now goes away because you're like, I'm grateful. Like, thank God. I thank God I'm not even stuck with you as a partner.
Yeah.
Because if this was the journey I was trying to go through and you are the partner that's there.
Jeez.
I would
imagine.
Exactly. It's things like that. It's like, oh my God, hectic. But thank you so much for sharing that.
My pleasure.
The last thing I want to get to is you're in the digital space a lot. And as entrepreneurs, I mean, it doesn't matter if we're talking to like Kanya who's in Kenya or Alexia from Silicon Valley, but everybody, in my experience, kind of does not understand the digital space. Like we all are very entrepreneurial until you get the advice that you need to get on the digital space. And you're like, what? Sorry?
Michelle.
I'm good at what I do. And it's like, yes, you are. Let's bring it into digital. And then people get stuck.
Michelle. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So I want us to get into that because you're somebody who I've seen understands the digital so well from a product and services. Because again, the thing is like, I don't sell products. So there's no need for me to be on digital space because people might not need to transact with me. But there's like a lot of layers as far as digital aspects are concerned. And I want you to get into how can entrepreneurs begin to leverage in the digital space to make more money. And maybe let's also look at it from a global point of view, like not be South African only minded, because we're in a space where you've got the opportunity to transact in dollars.
Of course.
You know, you've got the opportunity to partner with Amazon now, you know, so how can we leverage on these digital platforms as entrepreneurs?
It's not even leveraging anymore. You just need to do it.
It's a necessity.
Bro, like it's crazy how we are moving into like everything becoming digital. I mean, you can pay, you use iPhone, I'm guessing. You pay with your phone.
I never have my card.
I never have.
Anyway.
I had to no lie, I had to put it here.
Is it?
Because some people can't.
I don't know.
Can't tap.
I don't know where my cards are. I don't even think I have them.
Do you get what's going on, right? So you don't have a choice. Like everything is going digital. Yeah. And I always say these useless jobs are gonna expire soon. I'm talking about, and I'm sorry if you feel like I'm saying your job is useless. It's not, but I'm telling you in the next 2 or 3 years, cashiers will be a thing of the past. Copywriters sitting on your desk office, things in the past. Like the interaction that we're going, like if they thought COVID was gonna get bad, it's gonna get worse for us. That's the space that we're going into. And understanding digital, you know, it's like having water right now as someone that's trying to make money, because how many people are losing their jobs because of AI? How many? With Sia, he's using 2 cameras right now, but it's possible for him to use 1 camera, put it on an AI website, and still get those two angles.
Oh, shucks.
So how many people lost their jobs? We got 1 camera guy here. Not camera guy, man. You are... Come on. Camera guy, give it one. Go striking. You're a digital. You're a digital.
He's a visual technician.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you. That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how many people are supposed to be in here right now operating those cameras?
Usually it would be a lot, and would have 1 person for sound. So it would be somebody manning each camera and then somebody specifically manning the
someone
sound.
With a boom.
Yes.
That was a job too.
And lighting as well. Yeah.
So think about it. Like, stop teaching, especially with the kids that are coming up. I get hit on. I get hit up. No, Michelle. I get hit up. I'm about to talk about kids. Oh my God. I get hit up by 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. So if 15-year-olds, 13-year-olds already know, well, man, this thing you're wanting from me, I am going to do it. I'm going that route. These are young guys. They already can see that they're always on the
Gen Zs are moving, man.
Gen Zs are on another planet. I mean, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds are making doctor salaries.
Imagine.
Right? From e-commerce. And they're sitting on their laptops. They have a pizza box that's like a week old. And they're eating like, Uber Eats the whole day. And they're sitting on there. This is the people you're competing with. Say, ma'am, you in your 30s.
Say, ma'am.
You are competing with kids.
I'm
just saying. You're competing with kids. Your kid, they have nothing to lose. You have bills to pay. You've got kids to take care of. You got insurance to pay for. You got all these things. You're competing with 15-year-olds and 13-year-olds.
And they have more time on their hands.
They have roof over their head. They can get all these things. So what I'm saying is that find some kind of way to make money internationally. I don't care what it is.
Internationally, that's so big, and that's very important.
It's very, very important.
What digital platforms allow us to do is to transact internationally. So we're not stuck in, you now only have to sell around your demographic. It's like, now you can go global. Now you can do, and there's so much power in that.
Of course, you can have a Shopify store. You can build a Shopify store and build it for the US.
Yeah.
Paying customers who are paying in dollars. By the time that it hits your PayPal in South Africa, it's double times or 3 times that much. It's crazy. I take out all. So here's a story. I love our stories. Anyway, so as much as I talk about money, I went to FNB and so what I do is I take all my money, I put it back into PayPal. So when the dollar fluctuates or whatever, I'll take it out and put it back into my bank account.
Oh,
so that's what I do.
Oh, that's smart.
That's very smart. It's better than doing Forex and whatever, which I would do if that's what I would do, just money in and out. That's what I would do. But I'm not yeah. Anyway, so so I went into the bank and I was pulling out my money and things like that. And this guy's like, "Aren't you the guy that talks about money? So how much? Why do you have $2,000 in your bank account?" I'm like, "Open my international bank account." He opened it up. It's like, what? I'm like, exactly. I don't keep my. You guys have a scandal running right now about what you guys are doing with the banks in South Africa.
Yes.
Why would I keep my money in South Africa in FNB? Of course, I'll keep it on PayPal. That it fluctuates. So find ways of making money or internationally. This remote work does work. I remember I started teaching online like 3 years ago, and I was making also dollars, and I was making a lot, for that time. But you need to find ways of making money internationally. I don't know. In marketing, there is a place called Fiverr. You can still render your services on the
there's
platform.
Fiverr, there's Upwork.
There's
quite
Upwork. There's quite a, I don't know what you do, but in my field, I would definitely say build a website, scale a website, sell on Amazon, find services that people already need in America. Americans don't have problems spending.
That's true.
Americans, forget about other, like everybody's trying to sell in America. UK guys are quite stingy. Canada is also good, but Americans waste money, guys. They wouldn't mind paying for a platform that is just South African based, just to see what you guys are talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I have a school platform right now. I don't know if you know School.
Yes, School. I know. Alex Hamosi now co-owns it as well.
Yes, yeah. Those are the places you should be looking for information.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Big time.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the places that education. So you would get people who just pay the $45 just to see what you guys are talking about.
Yes.
This is international. They'll just get in there and like, okay. I don't like this. Skip. You get like 45 people jumping in just to see.
Interesting.
What are you doing? What are you talking about? And they lose nothing for them, right? So for you, it's $45, which is close to about what? 700 rand. You understand? So find ways to just get the dollar. That's what I would say. But the rand is really good. Like digital right now in South Africa, selling online is amazing. If you know what you're doing.
What kind of products are moving now?
iPhones, sneakers, your material stuff, weaves.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but mainly I think. Where's my phone? Let's see what we made now as we're sitting here. So I don't like being the dude that just talks.
You want to show us the numbers?
I want to show you the numbers.
Okay, show me the numbers. Can I tell everybody the numbers?
So this is the platform that I was talking about.
Shopify, yeah. We on Shopify with our planner as well.
Okay.
Let's see. So wait, you link your Shopify to your Take-A-Lot. How does that work?
No.
Okay.
I don't link. My Take-A-Lot works differently, but right now I'm not selling on Take-A-Lot.
So this is your store?
This is my own store.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is my store.
Okay.
Take-A-Lot, you have to send products to Take-A-Lot.
Yeah, they need a lot of stock up front. No?
Yes, they do. They really need a lot of stock. Oh, God. Okay. Let's say when the camera's cut, I have to do something to get access to this.
Okay.
Because I'm on another account.
Okay.
Anyway.
But give me a range.
Now, I don't want to say it because now you guys are going to say we're faking our lifestyle. Watch our team. Want our life here. You understand? Want our life here. But I don't like showing numbers. That's why I don't do like other dropshippers. Most of them like.
Because I saw most of them screenshots and then they actually share it on the screen.
So
and all
I'm trying to show you in real life.
Okay.
I'm trying to show you in.
Okay. In real life.
Yeah. But ask your question while I do this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's interesting because it just says that there's a lot of opportunities around, that. And maybe my last question in closing would be, what upcoming trends do you think are coming in the digital space?
That is a nice one
that we need to look out for.
We don't go for trends.
What do we go for?
It's very important. Market research. People have to understand that research in e-commerce is not about the trendy stuff or whatever, right? So whatever works in America hasn't hit South Africa. That's how I work.
Of course,
right?
definitely.
It's going to take 3 or 4 years
Shucks.
Not 3 or 4 years, 3 or 4 months. I'm lying.
It takes quite a bit of time.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
So whatever product is working in America, find it, white label it, sell it.
What's white labeling?
White labeling means that you can't. No one else, you can brand it.
Okay.
So no one can use it. And white labeling is not like registering at CPRO or whatever. Just put a sticker.
Oh, that's it. Okay. It's really not.
I shouldn't have told you that. A lot of people are going to get mad at me for that. Like, oh, this
like, why
guy,
are you sharing
every time
all
in the
of our
podcast,
secrets?
every time giving up information. Sorry, Jan. Yeah, so just take out sticker, print the sticker, put it on your, even with your products on Take A Lot. Like that's like if I'm selling AirPods, if I put a sticker on this AirPod, you can't sell the AirPods that I'm selling,
of course,
until you have the sticker that I have.
Oh, so then I essentially have to buy that product from you.
Yeah.
And then you also now making a profit, and essentially when I sell it, I can't sell it at the same price as you selling it.
Nope.
Shucks.
It's very, very
That's
easy.
playing the game.
It's very, very easy to get it done.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like a lot. Okay, this is distracting. I seem not to be.
Is it like it's fine. You'll show me
I'll
after,
show you
and I'm a very honest person, so they will know that you would have showed it to me.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Just show it here. What boxing? Here.
Okay, we'll put it on the screen.
Okay, sure.
We'll put it on the screen. We'll put it on the screen. Okay, that's interesting. I think it's so phenomenal that you've been in the digital space and you've been sharing quite a lot of information in the digital space. I've looked through your TikTok and you're just giving people value. And we were talking earlier and you were saying one of the biggest things that actually irks you is that people don't implement the information that we sell them. And in my learning, I've realized that people value what they pay for. You know, so as long as it's free, yes, we'll give it out, but only a percentage are going to actually implement. But if we package the same thing in a paid product, people essentially start implementing. It's so weird how people are wired.
It's weird.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah. Look, guys, I think this culture of people that have like really good knowledge should not sell because it seems kind of scammy. You're crazy.
That's insane.
Like you're insane. So what must happen?
Yeah.
Like we are. So would you go to university and ask them the same thing? No, you wouldn't.
Because I think it's also taken for granted that it takes us a lot of money and time to learn that information.
No, they don't care about that. You think they care? You think they care? No, you must give me. Why you don't give me? Give me. You understand? So it's those type of mentality whereby the people that really mess with you and understand your value, they will buy.
Yeah.
Just stick to that. You know what I'm saying? So, but sell really good, like sell really good products, guys.
Yeah.
Like really sell really good products. The reason why people don't want to buy because they get to buy the product that you're selling and they get disappointed, right?
That's
so
true.
so someone would go for a Take A Lot class or a master class and get there and they are still half confused. I need you when you get out of my master class. When I was having it last year, I want you to understand. I ask individually, did you understand? Where should I go through? You know, things like that, because people have paid, you know?
Yeah.
But if someone is going to get a bad experience from masterclass or a course or anything else, it's going to be painted around everybody. Because that guy is not going to go around saying, every time he hears masterclass, he's going to hear, oh, God, here we go again.
That's true.
And you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important for content creators who are in the e-learning space to give out really good products. You know what I'm saying? Because it affects the rest of us.
Definitely.
But again, there is no information that is packaged nicely that you're gonna get for free. Forget it.
That's right. You have to be willing to also make that investment within yourself.
How many videos? Okay, fine. I don't know. You in marketing. You into marketing, right? You went to school. Yeah, all of that. Yeah. How many years did you take?
Was 3 years part-time.
3 years part-time, right? So that's 3 years of your time, transportation, all this money that you have to use.
And after that, I've taken courses from
How many courses did you take?
I can't even count.
Exactly.
I'm constantly paying for stuff.
Michelle, you must sit there and just give it out for free. That's initially what is being said, which is crazy. Because I always say, do it first. You want me to give out? What do you know? What is your skill?
Yeah.
Give it out for free for a year. I'll do the same thing. Nobody does.
And you know what I've also noticed is that the people who are not willing to pay are are people that usually don't implement.
Never.
The people who are really serious about implementing know that they have to make an investment and they're willing to do it. Yeah, because I've seen that with a lot. That's why we've even stopped doing any free programs in our business, because we've just seen that we do these programs and we run them, but nothing happens. But when people actually make the investment, the turnaround is spectacular.
You should jump on School. It's a beautiful platform.
Definitely.
For marketing.
Definitely. I'm really looking into it. Pusha, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
This was such an awesome podcast, and thank you for sharing that little story with us.
Yeah. Yeah, things have changed now. Thank
you so much. Thank you for having us. Resonate community, thank you for tuning in. Wherever you are, whether you're watching online, whether you're listening on all our podcast platforms, thank you. We hope that we've kept you in amazing company, and I look forward to seeing you guys on our next episode. Have a good one. Bye.